Hey friends, welcome into another video. So, I've had a few friends reach out to me and they've said, Ryan, you've made 2 pin trading videos and we think you're gonna make more. What is Disney pin trading? We are so confused. We have no idea. We don't live in that bubble. Can you please explain a little bit about Disney pin trading? Yeah, absolutely. So, let me tell you, Disney pin trading started because of the Olympics, of athletes wanting to trade pins from other countries. So Disney adopted that and they said, hey, we're going to create all of these fun character pins, all of these different mystery boxes, all of these little single collector pins that people are gonna maybe like catch on to. And so finally, it took a little bit, but they did. It was like 99, and then 2000 it really started. So this year we're celebrating 25 years of pin trading. Now, I have not been pin trading that long, but I've recently gotten into it and it is a lot of fun to pin trade. Now, it is going to take some money because you're getting into the world of authentic pins and non-authentic pins known as scrappers. So I'm not going to spend a ton of time on what is real and what is not real, because I could, talk about a half hour about what's real and what's not real, but we're not going to do that. This is just a simple, how do I get started? What do I look for? And I want to have fun and pin trade along with you, but how do I do it? So first thing, you gotta have pins. That's probably where we'll start from. So you can buy pins at the parks, you can buy them off of eBay. Now I suggest getting some really good pins. You can go to Box Lunch, you can go to Loungefly, you can do anything at what's the name of the store? Hot Topic. They also sell Loungefly pins. Now Loungefly pins are totally tradable, but before I get ahead of myself, let me explain that the way that Disney perceives Disney pin trading is as long as it has copyright Disney on the pin somewhere, it is a tradable pin. Now, don't go out and try to buy the junkiest Disney pin that you've ever seen and try to trade it, because someone else is going to probably try to trade for that pin potentially, and you're trading away junk. So trade away something that is worth trading. This is known as a scrapper pin, and this is known as an authentic pin. All right, now that you have acquired your pins, step 2 is finding some pin boards. So you're gonna go to your lovely resorts there at Disney World. You're gonna go to the parks, and that could be Hollywood Studios or Epcot or Magic Kingdom, Animal Kingdom, all the ones there. You can also go to Disneyland and do the exact same thing. They don't have as many opportunities of all of the resorts and stuff, but you can still do it. So we pin trade a lot at Disney World. A lot of the videos you're gonna see are from Disney World. And so they've got pin boards all over the place. Not only do you have pin boards, but you've also got pin trading cast members. Now, pin trading cast members are going to have fun little satchels that they wear to the side. I'm just showing you on my little pin board. And they're going to have anywhere from, 8 to 10 pins or so. Some are real, some are not, and some are flipped backwards. Now, the ones that are flipped backwards, those are most likely trivia. And what is cool about those is it's usually for a really good pin. So for example, you've got a little munchling right here, and you say, okay, I like this munchling, but I'm gonna trade him away because I could potentially see if there's a better pin when I pin trade with a pin trading cast member. So if it is turned to the back and you say, hey, I would like to try your trivia, they give you whatever the trivia question is and you answer it. If you get it correct, you can trade with them. Now, again, you don't have to trade this pin. If you really like this pin and it's in your collection, or you're kind of on the fence and you're not sure, you don't have to trade it. But if there is something better and you go, ooh, you have one of the 2025 pins that just came out, I'm gonna trade for that one. What you wanna do is you want to try to make an equal value trade, so to speak. So you've got your 2 different pins. You've got your scrapper style pin where it dips in the enamel and it's definitely not authentic. And then you've got your Munchling or your authentic pin that has the diamond on it. Not all of them are going to have diamonds, but ones within recent years are going to have diamonds for authentic pins. So everything looks crystal clear on here. Everything looks great. And so they've presented you with, you got the trivia correct and you want to trade that pin. All you have to do is just lay it down in their hand. They're going to lay the pin that you want to trade in your hand. They put it back on their satchel. You put it onto your pin pad and you go about your day. So that's pin trading with a cast member. You can also, if you see something, even if it's a scrapper pin that you like, maybe you collect Dumbo, maybe you collect Pluto or Donald, and you say, hey, that's a really cool pin. I'm willing to trade this pin away and I want to trade for something else. Okay, make sure that if it's a fake pin to fake pin, that you are doing an equal value trade, because what you don't want to do is have this pin on a board and you trade this pin away, and now you have a totally worth about $10 pin, and this one's about 25 to 50 cents. Okay, now trading on a pin board. Trading on a pin board is very, very easy. So on the Walt Disney World app, I believe it tells you that there are locations where pin boards are supposed to be. Now you can also watch other YouTube channels and say, okay, where can I find pin boards? And so a lot of other ones who have bigger followings than me will be able to give you a better rundown of where pin boards are located and stuff like that. So check out some of those videos. WDW Kevin is one that we watch. Princess Shannon is another one that we watch as well, that will give you a better idea of where locations are for big pin boards to trade on. Now, all of the pin boards are going to look very similar. They're going to look like giant Mickeys. Now, some of them don't, but most of them are going to look like giant Mickeys. And so they'll have them at food carts, they'll have them at the front desk of resorts, they'll have them at the souvenir shops that you walk into, and some, even when you go and rent your scooter or your wheelchair, will have a pin board. So it doesn't hurt to ask if you think that a location might have a pin board. Ask a cast member and say, hey, is there a pin board located where I am or close to me that I can pin trade at? Because I'm super excited. I just learned about pin trading. So let's kind of wrap up the whole thing. Disney pin trading is easy to get into, but it does cost some money, just like anything. If you were a Kansas City Chiefs memorabilia collector and you needed to collect Patrick Mahomes and Travis Kelce and a whole bunch of other guys from the team, it's collecting. That's exactly what it is. Maybe you collect thimbles. I don't, but other people do. Maybe you collect spoons from different places all around the US and other countries. For me, I enjoy collecting Disney pins along with a whole bunch of other things that I enjoy collecting. So I kind of got into it because I saw a lot of the pins and I just liked them. I liked what the sets looked like, and you know, not only do I collect the authentic pins, but there are some pins that you can't find that should be authentic, but they end up being lower quality scrapper pins, but I enjoy collecting that set. For example, there are some safety pins that have come out from years and years ago that my wife has wanted to collect. And so she's going through and she's collecting, you know, Mickey and Minnie and all the characters that are on these safety pins because they're just cool. She likes to collect, you know, things that she likes. It's the same thing with some of these other guys. These are called Pixie Plush. This is Miko. There he is. And so Miko is part of the Pixie Plush set that came out with the Disney pins of 2024. And they're just cool pins. We like them. We like what's in the set. And so we're going to keep collecting them. So what you need to remember is have fun with this. Please do, because I don't want you to get so wrapped up in, oh, you know, this is a scrapper pin and this is a real pin and like my head is spinning. Like, no, it's really not that bad. I'm trying to break it down the best way I can for you to show that if you like a pin, trade a pin. If you don't like a pin, you don't have to trade it. You can, you know, definitely see what is next on the, you know, on another pin board that you come across. There are probably 50 pin boards all around in, say, Epcot. Maybe there's more, I don't know. But there's always an opportunity when you go through Epcot, for example, all the different countries there from, Italy to Monaco to, Germany, they're all going to have some type of pin board that you can trade at. Are they going to be good pins? I can't guarantee that. Sometimes you come across this really awesome pin, and sometimes you walk away and you go, no, nothing for me, that's all right. So maybe you're wanting to trade this pin away and there's just nothing. You're trying to go after a certain set. That's what I do, is I go after certain sets. So for example, I love the 25 years of pin trading pins. Those are awesome. I wanted to collect the whole set. I've collected everything that I can except for the chaser pin. Now I would like to collect the chaser pin, but if you go on eBay, they are $70, $75 for just one little pin that has Figment on it, not Mickey, but Figment is what's called the chaser in that set to complete the set. But what is a bummer is you can only find the chaser pins to complete your set in the 2025 little mystery packs that came in pins of 2. They've been sold out for months. When are they going to restock? I don't know. But it's also the luck of the draw. And can you pin trade with somebody else that is also trying to collect the set, and maybe you have a duplicate of Mickey and they don't have Mickey, so maybe you can work out a deal when you're there at the parks, because Disney allows that. You can guest pin trade from guest to guest. Now they give you designated areas. It used to be under Spaceship Earth at Epcot, and now it has been moved to by Club Cool under the overhang and connections over in that area. So we've not pin traded over there yet, but we're definitely going to pin trade when we go in September. So if you have any questions, please drop a comment down below. There is so much information that I can cover. Hopefully I didn't lose you. Hopefully it gives you a little bit better idea of what pin trading is. There is a lot to take in. Again, I could talk about pin trading for an hour of what's real, what's not real, intricacies, this and that, all kinds of cool things, different sets, stuff I'm collecting, stuff other people are collecting, pins I'm looking for other people. Oh, it's a lot of stuff. But what I'm trying to do is simplify it to get yourself some pins, go find a pin trading cast member, go find a pin board, and go have fun pin trading and collecting characters that you want to collect, because that's where it all started from. Don't get bogged down with, oh my gosh, I'm so confused between what's real and what's fake. No, just have fun with it. But please don't trade pins that you just bought from the park with something that you really, really like and it's a scrapper pin. Please don't do that. Please try to look for all of the things. Study the pins that you have that are real. Look at the back of them. The new ones are going to have a diamond. Make sure that all of the Mickeys that are printed on the back of them look clear. The new ones are going to say 25 years of pin trading. Everything is going to look crystal clear on them. So, it's the same thing with the Munchlings. They're going to have the diamond. They're going to say authentic Disney pin, 2024, and all of the stuff made in China, copyright Disney. Everything's going to look super clear on this pin. Not so much on the scrapper pin. It's going to be it might say authentic official pin trading, but it's not, because it's just not crystal clear. Once you get into it, once you do it, you're going to understand, oh, this is what I look for. Dips in the enamel in here is not a good sign for a fake pin, and I don't want to trade one of my good pins for a junk pin. Like, please don't do that. Try to keep it to where you're having fun and it doesn't seem like work, or some type of like, oh, I have to get to the highest level of pin trading or I'm just not going to be with everybody else. No. Trade what you want to trade. Have fun with it. If you want to collect a whole bunch of pins like we have and get all the fancy pin folios and stuff like that, little pin pads that have, tons of pins on them, you got to spend a little bit of money. But don't buy packs just to buy packs. Buy things that you're interested in. If your thing, for example, is Munchlings and you like the look of Munchlings, go buy some Munchlings. They come in packs of 5. and you can find them on pin boards as well. So go buy them and collect them. And then let's say you have a duplicate of, who do I have here? Mickey. If I have a duplicate of Mickey, I'm holding out to see if I can find a munchling that I don't have so that I can trade this one away either on a pin board or a pin trading cast member and go, hey, I like your munchling. You know, I want to trade you this one because what I know is I have a duplicate, but the person that you're trading with of a pin trading cast member on a board, they're not going to know. You're just, you know, trading a pin away, but it helps because only trade what you want to trade. Have fun with it. So anyway, I'm going to intro myself to the next pin trading video. So Ryan, take it away. Hey friends, welcome into another video. So today we are headed to Animal Kingdom. Now we're not going in the gates of Animal Kingdom to pin trade. We didn't buy any tickets for this trip, but we are gonna check out outside the gates. They have a massive pin board, so we're excited to check that one out. And then from there, we're gonna take a bus over to Coronado Springs and check out what they have of any pin trading cast members and pin boards in the gift shops, in the front lobby, all that stuff. So tag along with us and let's go do this. We made it to Animal Kingdom, so we need to go right over here under the elephant for their pin board. So let's hope that we can find some really cool pins this time. Which one? Which one? Oh, just this one? It's gonna say there's not anyone there. Oh, hello. Wondered if you guys have a pin board. Awesome. Yeah, do you mind if I video it?
Yeah, of course. So many things.
Okay, let's see.
Ursula.
Ursula, yeah. Let's see, we have the Donald popsicle, we have the other popsicle. Okay, I think that's it, right? Scored a couple of pins here at the ticket booth, so we're gonna head over to Rainforest Cafe, and they should have a pin board, so let's go do it.
That's what I was like, okay, looks like they're not letting strollers in.
Okay.
I just want to go in.
Yeah. Let's see. They do. Hello. Wondered if I could check out the pin board.
Hey, with the credit card? Yes.
Oh, do you mind if I record it? I always try not to get people in there, just what's on the pins. Okay, let's see. Got that. All those. Let's see. I think I'm going to go for Dash.
Having a good time out there.
Oh, it's really, really good. Even though it's hot, it's good. Awesome. I think that's it for me. So thank you so much.
Thank you. Have a good day.
You too. Okay, so picked up one off of the pin board, got a little Dash from Incredibles. So that completes it here at Animal Kingdom. So we're gonna go get on a bus, head back over to Coronado Springs and see what they got. When you are at a Disney park, for example, we're at Animal Kingdom, you want to take notice of the bus information. This is going to tell you where you are wanting to go next if you are going back to your resort that you're staying at, or if you want to resort hop. So for example, we're going to Coronado Springs. Up over here, number 4 is where we need to go. But it also tells you, so you don't get confused, that gates 1 through 9 are to the left. and everything else of 10 through 26, 27 through 31 is to the right. So we need to go to the left. So we're gonna do that and hop over to Coronado Springs. Just got off the bus. Now we need to go to the lobby and go find the pin board. So we've been to Coronado Springs one other time, not to pin trade, but we did a really cool extra like visitor experience, guest experience, where you go and do a painting party. So the lobby in here is gorgeous. Oh, yeah. Hello. Just wondered if you guys have a pin board.
Not here. The only pin board that we'll have is going to be at Panchitos or gift shop.
Oh, okay.
Downstairs to the left.
Oh, not a problem. Elevator. What do we have?
And now we have
There's,
the pin.
oh, there's Figaro. I don't know if we need him. There you go. So we did really well at the Coronado Springs gift shop at Panchitos. So we got a Goofy one, which is from Disneyland, we found out. And we picked up a little Figaro that kind of fish bones. And then a Thumper, little cool pin. I forget what it's called. So we checked around and there is only just that one pin board here at Coronado Springs because they don't have one for the lobby, but that's okay. We still wanted to come out because when you look through, it is gorgeous here. I love the Coronado Springs Resort. I think it's awesome, like the way that they created everything, the hallways, the architecture, all of the stuff, artwork and all that. Man, it's beautiful. So I think that's where we're gonna call it quits with this video for today. So if you like this channel, please like and subscribe. I would love to add you as a subscriber to my account on YouTube. And you know what? I'm gonna keep making really cool pin videos because I am having so much fun pin trading on this trip. Thank you so much for watching and keep tagging along. We'll see you guys later. Bye.